Do you know what the deal is with the whole Blizzard form thing?
Not exactly.
So me and Seamus are playing Diablo 3, right?
Yeah.
And because we were playing it like the day it came out, just about, maybe it was like the day after it came out. It was something around there. But we were playing it, and apparently there were server issues because of so many people that were trying.
Oh yeah. That's the one thing. First of all, that's the one thing I hate about these companies that do this. They're like, oh, there's no way that many people will play. It's like, shouldn't you prepare for that anyway, so you don't face like a nation, like a worldwide joke that was like the error 37 or whatever. Like, dude, I remember that a couple years ago when like Apple released their new like software updates for some like for the iPhone or something. Like everybody downloaded it when it came out, and they're like, oh, servers like they just shut down. Like, no, make your servers bigger. Like,
we couldn't have anticipated 4 million people buying our game.
Yeah,
that wasn't.
ridiculous.
It's not like there were 2 million pre-orders. Like, how?
Yeah, exactly. Gosh, some people. All right, anyways, continue.
But yeah, so basically, I mean, we understood that. Like, we buy this game and we want to do videos on it. We want to play this game,
Yeah,
but the servers aren't working. You know, they're being shut down like every hour or so, every couple hours, sometimes every 30 minutes. But it got to the point. The complaints were so ridiculous that it became this running joke where, like, if anything goes wrong at all, it's like, oh, flat tire, gotta go to the Blizzard forums.
Like, I wonder if people actually open threads on that. Like, if somebody actually,
dude, somebody said they took time off of work. Like, their 2 weeks vacation for the year, they took off to play Diablo 3. Somebody legitimately made a thread like that. Somebody else was like, I divorced my wife. I broke up with my girlfriend. I had to choose Diablo.
Well, you can
3.
technically do that now with your work, because now you can sell stuff on that auction house or whatever.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
You can technically make money in the game.
Yep.
Which is pretty ridiculous, but cool at the same time.
Yeah, it's insane, but it's cool that like gaming has become such a force in the world and everything. I mean,
yeah.
Look at what we're doing. We're playing video games right now, and like a couple thousand people, more than a couple thousand people are probably gonna watch this and be like, "Whoa, Minecraft!"
No, Minecraft. Oh gosh. Well, here's a more interesting question, because I just remembered another story. This could go into our whatchamacallit, sort of news cycle campaign that we've been just implementing just the world's most awful news stories into Spatial Distortion now. I did hear a news story, I just remembered this one, that some lady who had the gall to just, you know, let this be known, probably to some like lame workers union or some crap, that she was appalled about what was it, like, she just recently been hired, okay? And she was appalled at the fact that, like, she had no wiggle room with her job within the first week. Like, basically, she was complaining about the fact that she couldn't take off time for work within her first week of work. Wow. Like, she'd just been hired and she wanted to take off time. Wow. And also, then she said something about, like, they have, like, at her place, I think it was, like, some factory or something. She's probably, like, complaining against, like, you know, like, oh, like, factory workers have no rights kind of a thing, yada, yada, yada. And, she was probably, like, to some extent saying something along the lines of, I think it was, I mean, don't quote me because I'm totally butchering this, but that she couldn't go to the bathroom because if she did, her boss would get mad at her because she was behind on her work. Okay. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, do people not get held credible anymore? Like, you have to pee. Okay, that's your prerogative. Like, but you must get your work done by 5, and if not, then you're gonna be in trouble. Like. But if it's just like, oh, I didn't get it done because I had to go to the bathroom, like,
it's like
what?
5 minutes. You're on the clock for like 8 hours, man.
Yeah, like, how long are you going to go to the bathroom for?
Unless you went to the bathroom like 60 times, like, do your job.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, just shut up and do your job. Like you have no right to complain. You have a job, okay? Like, oh,
yeah,
some
be grateful
people,
that you have some kind, you know, any kind of income in this economy.
It's not good for some people. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't go to the bathroom. I can't take off work within the first week. Well, what if I have to go on vacation? They're like, then don't schedule your vacation the first week of work. I'm gonna get angry.
Reminds me of like half the people I worked with when I worked at a grocery store. Yeah. And like half of them kind of just like they should pay me to work here. It's like, yeah, that's the idea.
Like, yeah, because your services are so great.
Like,
you make burgers better than that guy. Good job.
And the whole time they'll be like texting in like the milk box, which is basically like this giant refrigerator in the back of the store. And it's like, oh yeah, you're really earning that money.
Yeah, you're working real hard sending your text messages at work. Good job.
Yeah. Like, you kidding me?
Using your company's like Wi-Fi to check your Twitter feed. Nice. on your iPhone.
Yep. And the rest of the day, you were taking bathroom breaks. So I can see why you didn't get any work done.
Dude, I work jobs like that. I used to work at a golf club. Or I was at the disposal of the golf members, and I had to go get their bags in the hot summer. I'm not saying it was like a grueling job. It was fun. I got to work outside, but it's like I know what it's like to work on your feet all day and work for like hard. I am not like trying to not sympathize with these people, but it's ridiculous when they make these ridiculous complaints. Like, I'm sorry if like, you know, let's say I was the only one on staff that day and somebody came in looking for their bag and I had to go get it and like set up their, you know, on their golf cart or whatever, like, and, you know, clean their clubs and whatnot, like, and I wasn't there because I was in the bathroom and they got upset because no one was there. Guess who's at fault? I am, because it was, you know, like, I went to the bathroom at that time. It wasn't like, oh, well, my bladder, you're gonna have to take money out of it. It's $10.99 and you know, like, you know, because it filed a separate, you know, it has a separate social security number, and because my bladder made me go to the bathroom now, it was his fault. No, it was my fault. Like, people have no, like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Anyways,
Yeah,
I'm over here catching fish.
Like, I understand working that kind of job too, because, you know, working at a grocery store, it was like, there's some things that like set me off so much. I was one of those people who didn't really like to deal with customers too much. And it wasn't that I didn't like talking to people. It's just that, like, sometimes customers would, like, you know, come up to me and say the most ridiculous stuff, like, where's the juice? And they're in the juice aisle while they're asking for this question. It's like, are you looking for a certain brand? No, just where's the juice?
I'm just looking for general juice.
It's like, well, we're in juice right now. Like, this is the aisle, and it's just like, it was to the extent where I would take everybody's shifts, because we had different shifts. It was like a little chart where we would be given the times that we had to be pushing the carts, you know, I keep like wanting to say mine cart, but all the grocery shopping carts.
Yeah.
And I would just take everybody's shift, so that way I would just push carts all day and wouldn't have to like talk to anybody.
Yeah.
You know,
That's your prerogative. You're still doing work.
Yeah. I mean, I understand like how grueling or how like stressful it can be, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You don't like it, then you have to, you know, get a better job, and that's not easy. It takes a lot of work. And if you're going to complain about, you know, such and such here, like, how are you going to get to a better place?
Exactly.
You got to suck it up and work for all that extra.
Make something.
Work to get to like a better place. You know, you have to suck it up. It's tough. That's why doctors go to school for like 10 years, so they can,
Exactly.
you know, pretty much just like, you know, measure heartbeats and like take people's, you know, their heart rates and like their blood pressure. That's all they do, you know, most doctors, but they have to go to school and work very hard to get there.
Yeah, well, they do a lot more than that, but
Well, some do. I mean, like just like a general pediatrician, like a family doctor, you know.
oh yeah, but they'll get cases. They get cases though of like,
Oh, for
you know,
sure.
people
Yeah,
that,
but like just
you know,
in general, and they still have to work a lot too.
Oh heck
You know,
yeah.
They have to work odd hours and everything, but I mean, the pay is good. That's why they're able
So they
to
went to school
afford.
for so long.
Yep. Like one of my buddies, his dad is a neurosurgeon, and his family is like extraordinarily well off. They live in a really good area and everything, but I mean, his dad has to work pretty hard.
Yeah.
So it's not easy, but you can't just complain and expect things to get better. You have to work for it and work towards getting better. If you're just sitting around complaining, then you know, oh damn, fell down here. But yeah, you work hard and good things will come.
I agree. Hey,
Same
bro,
principle with YouTube.
Oh yeah, dude. Exact same principle with it. You got to work hard to you know, get better.
Can't post 3 videos and expect like 4 million subs, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we messed up because it does say build a cliff house against the side of the world. So
crap.
I think I have to do that against the side of the world. So let me redo that. What are you working on up there?
Right now, I'm just kind of gaining supplies here underground. I'm looking to get bones so we can have more bone meal to grow trees more rapidly.
Good idea. And actually look for diamonds too, because we have to create a full set of diamond armor and an enchantment table, or a fully decked out enchantment table apparently.
All right, I can do that.
we're gonna be doing this for a while, you guys. There's gonna be a lot of episodes here. This is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
So basically, we basically have to
happy
set up
about
a large civilization, like more or less.
Yep.
Because we're gonna have to like get a fully like large what you call it, like freaking sugarcane farm, so we can get enough reeds to make enough books, to make enough bookshelves, so that we can get a fully enchanted enchantment table. That's basically what we have to do.